Okay, today's video is on circles, mainly the terminology of parts of a circle and how the relationship between the radius and the diameter, what that relationship is. So a circle is a set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a point called the center. This is the center of the circle. And circles are usually named by their center. So if this had a letter A, this would be circle A, and that's the center. The diameter is the distance across the circle through its center. So this is the diameter. It goes straight from side to side. Now, there might be other diameters. There are many other diameters on the circle. As long as I could draw a straight line side to side going through the center, that would be a diameter. And then a radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. So it's half the distance of the diameter because it just goes from the center to the side. And again, there could be a radius all the way around. And then the circumference is the same as what perimeter is to rectangles. So perimeter, if you have a rectangle, the distance around the outside is called perimeter. In circles, circles are so special that they have a special name for the distance around the outside of the circle. It's called circumference. And it is the distance all the way around. One other thing that you're going to see in your the notes that go with this video is the term chord. And a chord is just a line that goes from side to side. That's a chord. And a special chord is the diameter that goes through the middle. So chords go from side to side. A special chord that goes through the middle is called the diameter. So that's your circle terminology. There are formulas, but if you just understand what a diameter is and what a radius is, it'll make sense how you convert from one to the other. It says the diameter of a radius is twice the radius. The diameter of a circle. The diameter of a circle is twice the radius. So if you think about a circle and you think about the diameter, and if I tell you that the radius is 5 centimeters, then the diameter is 5 plus 5, or 5 times 2, which is 10 centimeters. So the radius is half, and the diameter is twice. And so this one, it says the radius is half of its diameter. So if I have a diameter of 14 meters, then the radius is half that. It's 7 meters. So I'm just looking at half. And that's what the radius is. And half is divided by 2. So find the diameter or the radius of each circle. So this shows the diameter. So to get the radius is half, you would say 7. And then this is half. So it's the radius, and that's 24. To get all the way across, you'd say 24 plus 24, or 24 times 2 is 48. Now, you do these two. So 22, how we get that is 11 is the radius times 2 equals 22. That's all the way across. And then 30 is the diameter. It's all the way across. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So now you're going to see them in word problems. A builder is putting in a circular window. If the radius is 7 inches, how long is its diameter? The first thing you want to do is to draw a picture. So it says circular window, and it says radius, so that's half, is 7 inches. And it says how long is the diameter. So now that I've drawn the picture, it's real easy to see that the diameter would be 7 plus 7, or 7 times 2, which is 14 inches. This one says, students in England created the world's largest yo-yo. Everyone knows what a yo-yo is, a little toy that you flip down and it goes back up on the string and it's circle. Its diameter is 10 feet long. That's pretty long. So diameter, 10 feet. And how long is its radius? Well, if the whole thing's 10 feet, half of that would be 5 feet. So the radius is 5 feet. So your teacher should have given you this worksheet. And remember, the name of the circle is the center point. And 2 chords on the circle. Chords go from side to side. And then how long is the radius? It's given to you that this radius is 6. Given that, how long is another radius? How long is the diameter? And how long would any other radius be? So you'll fill this in on your worksheet. And then you can look at this circle and fill in these parts. And then your teacher may or may not have said to skip this area here. You can, then this at the bottom, complete this. If it gives you the radius, what's the diameter? If it gives you the diameter, what's the radius? And this one should be changed to 38 meters. And this one is a decimal, but to find out if the radius is 5 4/10, to find out the diameter, you're just going to add that twice. So this will be your homework check. It says draw and label the parts of the circle below, then answer the questions. So tomorrow your teacher's going to point to a different part and you're going to vote on which part of the circle it is. And then number 2, if the radius of a circle is 36 inches, what is its diameter? And then if the diameter of a circle is 100 centimeters, what is its radius? And again, even though these aren't word problems, it might be helpful to draw a picture, label what you know so that you can see what you need to know.